to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. The Razorbacks are in the hurry up. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Green. Here's the pressure. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Going to run it. It's Durham. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Durham. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain. And now they're forced to punt.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Grab behind the line. It's Russell. Can get him to the ground. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Here's the handoff. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw. Under fire. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Razorbacks will try to convert on 4th down. The option look. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Period, 1st down here. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position, they located the football, and they went and game tackle.
He's got his man across the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Ready to try the point after. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Arkansas.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give out of the gun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Brings up.
Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a Golden Boot.
They've been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
And the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on the line.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Off play action. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception giving them a great opportunity.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is...
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. Hands it off. Got a little space. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes in that position. This guy is no different.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break run. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Looking for the goal line. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Green. Quarterback now breaking the field. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Arkansas 7, Oklahoma 0.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll call for the fair catch here. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. The 10. Touchdown Sooners. He got a step and just dusted the field. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass. It's Green. Got his man on the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. I mean, I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air. But now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, picks off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Green. Here comes the heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Here's the heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. Under fire. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver's got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arkansas 14, Oklahoma.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Sooners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got his man down the middle. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A great catch and run for 6. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. So that drive covered 40 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Green. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They'll try to blast their way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Brings up third and goal. That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Smashes it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run. But you could see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
The Hogs send that offense
Welcome
back
to the
onto
chat.
field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
Back to throw, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Makes the grab, and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action, looking to buy time. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Trying to pound it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Razorbacks will try to run out the clock in the final minute. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mateer. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bruins will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for space. It's Russell. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. To the air. It's Green. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Welcome to the chat. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Leaves it with the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Back to pass. It's Green. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Caden McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. Got to be able to make good decisions. Got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Looking downfield, it's Iyamaleama. He's got it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Down to 2 minutes.
Welcome to the chat.
They'll
Appreciate you stopping by.
To tie or even take the lead before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you coming to the stream. Hopefully you can hear me.
Put together a drive. Might be changing the route. Back to throw. It's Green. He's going for a big play downfield.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again.
He's got it on the outside. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anthony. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down.
Back's going for the goal line. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. The give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime.
Yes, sir, Antonio. What's good with you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of
Been trying to get this damn camera to work. I cannot figure out how to get it to come on. I hope it's compatible.
And everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Okay.
He calls for the
Appreciate it.
catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone.
Nothing deep.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the right.
Just make the tackle.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49.
Okay.
Pick up there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
We got to get them off the field. Come on, guys.
The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick timeout by the defense.
Come out in that again. Come out in that again.
Everyone has the same call.
Play it.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Back to throw time, running short in the half.
Yes, sir.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why
That
they're
should have been a
trailing
fumble.
on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy. It's affected him. He has
We're going
not
to play
looked
coverage.
very accurate.
No
Moving
need to
forward, the
take a
pass
chance of
pro
getting beat
has
deep.
got to be better to help this guy out.
And the Bruins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Is he going to quit?
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that.
Is he going to quit?
They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end.
This might be a touchdown.
Reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Snags it at the 30 and still running.
Talk to me. Talk to me, Tonio. And then he jumped in there and then put a safety over Mr. 99 speed.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense
kind of hard to catch 99.
To find some answers, and they've got to regroup here.
Can't catch gone.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava.
Get him! You're right there! You gotta be fucking kidding me.
The sure hands, it's Thomas.
Danny Brown. Let's make the tackle. You gotta be kidding me.
Forced out of bounds, maybe a step step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
All right. One touchdown, he'll quit. You stop him here, he'll quit.
The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone.
I think so too. I kind of think so too.
Running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
They let what they want happen to happen. People will be wide open. They just overthrow them. Interceptions get dropped.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
You're not running the ball
just
now,
short
guy.
of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down.
Yeah, sir.
Keep that up here in the second half. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, shit.
There he goes. Got the first down and
Just make the tackle. There you go. Just make the tackle.
play on the ground. They get him out of bounds at the 34.
Try to give him a little life.
I tell you what,
He was ready to quit.
It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times, but when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava.
Look at that.
Misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed.
Come
to be
on, man.
that play.
And that is
Look at my linebacker.
You do not want to miss.
Tried to swat the ball like it was a fly or something.
Interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Wow.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Make the tackle.
They finally
Make
get
the
him on
tackle.
the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Let me jump in this right
This
quick.
offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Touchdown,
Good play.
UCLA. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
But it's a little
One of the
too
areas
late.
they really focused
I'm
on
not
with
gonna get this
receiver
one
in the
up.
offseason was we need you to make more
I'm not
plays
gonna
for
get
us
this
in
one up.
the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
This might be a touchdown.
Wants to throw on first down.
I ain't gonna be greedy.
Fires complete on the crosser. Really
gonna be
good
greedy.
job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Escapes the sack.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arkansas 21, UCLA 10.
So we open the final period with a third down play. Motion from the back. Got it, looking for the first down.
Oh, man, how did it throw me backwards?
Was on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time.
Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Right in the honey hole.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be
dot.
called on to protect this lead. Fair catch, called for and made.
All right, we got to stop here. He'll quit. We're going to stop here. He'll quit.
Starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
It's caught. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
I don't know if he was in.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Bruins. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting.
Giving this
right?
guy
They're down on the
points.
scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing
No, we ain't
going
gonna see no crazy things happen today.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Look at that shit.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
The give to the back. Made a defender miss. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off play action on first down. Let's it go to the
right
end zone.
to me.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
I knew jumping in that cover two would pay off. Let's sit there. He gonna throw it to you.
And it's nice to play defense
Let's
when
get this
you know
game
it's a
over with.
passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Green. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Here he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas. Once he got some
Just had to catch it right in that little honey hole.
Offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
35, UCLA, 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up the first down. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play, you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
GG.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team.
About 5 minutes and I'll be on the next game.
Job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
How much taxes you supposed to take, but I'm the hole in my place. Blessing my face, it just my smell. Was old this and your niggas was dropping out of school. Laying lyrical bricks, platinum level, golden rule. Grimy, slick like slimy, and all his 5-star gear. Come clean like wet dreams and new underwear. Freak mics like I was rhyming with my ass out. Seriously, like I had my gun, gloves, and mask out. Dangerously, from Clinton and Gates to Village Square. Nothing changed to me. Wait, it ain't fair. You tried cheating me. Broke you with a dollar. You changed to me. Then disappeared. Now you in night school, live right school. School of hard knocks, rhyme tight school. Hard door classes off the North School. 4 real reasons to rock the war school. I think I'm all up.
Flick, then combustion, engulf myself with endo. No burns on the butter, dump the damage out the window. 8 screens to view, 007 on Nintendo. Beat the brakes off of beats and I destroy their crescendos.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll
Don't do me too bad.
#3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Okay, we got Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway.
You're pretty good. Oh.
And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Ready to fire from the
Let's
pistol.
see what kind of defense he got.
They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's Russell. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do, to move those chains with guys like Peyton
That's what we
Hillis
want.
and Darren McFadden.
Touchdown.
You think of just Felix Jones along with the same era, just guys that totally...
Looking deep.
Oh, look at that bullshit.
Hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the
Get back in
taking,
there.
and they can't
Get back in
done
there.
early in this one.
Well, the offense trying to hit the dagger.
I should have put more air up on it.
Down the field,
Threw that
stretched
too
it, made it
hard.
look like it was going to be a go.
Oh,
Put
yeah,
his foot
just
around,
like
trying
that.
to cut to the inside. We're just not able to be on the same page there.
Looking to throw, it's Green.
Ooh, okay. I like too much air. Okay.
Well, the defense
Okay.
came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested. But the
Got
offense
you messed
throwing it
up.
vertically down the field, and you saw
Okay.
it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tate. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Zings it complete to the right.
Yes, sir. Give me that shit. Give me that rock.
The other way.
User. Let's go.
So much skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into blockers and understanding how to follow your blockers. And he did everything right, except for getting the end zone. Got it inside the 5-yard line. Now set up the offense for great field position.
What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. Trying to power it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To throw, it's Green. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Woo Pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited. And you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board. They are
Way to stand in there, quarterback.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going up top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed. You saw his ability to turn his hips. And how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To the air, it's Sayin. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but
give me my pick.
The past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Should have been stopped in the fucking backfield. Come on.
Down here in the quarter. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
One final play before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick.
You got to keep playing. You got to keep playing. soon as we jumped in that cover 2. Cover 3, man-to-man, man-to-man. Cover 2, pick. All right, we got to score.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sends it back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Russell. It's a seam wide open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Guess we had the right play call for the right defense. Let's go. Let's get another stop.
To do this, you see the playmaker slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Graham. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
That's why I didn't pressure, and you still let them put 5 yards in between. Too much space.
They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
He tries to take the top off.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the tackle
Get the fuck out of here.
That completion gets them 30-plus. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's
a ball out of there again.
It's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
And he fumbled again, and get the fuck out of here. No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Good play.
They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that's a nice drive, a nice
really stupid on my part.
With the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this
really
offense is going. Nice
stupid.
job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch here. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man, it's Green. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
It leads to 2nd down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keeper. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the 1st down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. Big fullback's got it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Pulls it in. It's Tate. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Corners are going to bail. Dropping back, it's Saying. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, he wants it all. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the 1st half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, Arkansas 14, Ohio State 7.
The Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. He's loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Green. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. What a play by this defense. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. He caught it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They take the lead with the 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Arkansas 14.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Green. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finding an escape route. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he's got some space. Powers through.
This is exactly why nobody wants a Jesse Palmer. You want quarterbacks that can do that. Look at him, pick him up, put him down, just chewing up yards. It was supposed to be a pass, now turns it into a huge gain. Jesse Palmer never could do that.
And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Extra point here will tie the game. And it's no good, and they're still down by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. A fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Through the air, it's Sayin. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field, and they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Not able to get into the end zone and convert. The lead remains at 7. They had hoped to push this out to 9 and a 2-possession edge. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Green. Got a man, it's Anthony. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes it...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play.
He unleashes a long one. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Ohio State 27, Arkansas 20.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Defense looks like they're coming. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Floats it out in space. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
Hell no!
You can file that one under. Could have been worse.
What a lucky break for the run. I can't imagine.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out and it's tight windows. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And the ball comes out close to the goal line.
Did he get it that time?
Up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is a critical mistake. Offensively, you've got to understand, I'm up. It's the 4th quarter. I'm in scoring opportunity right now. One thing I can't do, Palmer,
Put the ball on the ground. But give the defense credit, too, because at this situation of the game, they understand we got to make a play. We've got to make something happen to change the momentum of this game and give ourselves an opportunity. And they're still out there fighting. They're able to come up with it deep in their own end. Let's see how their offense can respond.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Here's a throw downfield late. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Get the ball off y'all right there.
In a tie situation, the defense knows the offense is going to be aggressive, try to throw the football. So get more DBs on the field, and that's what they're doing. Whether it's man or zone coverage, you need all that extra speed on the back end. And it really showed up for them on that last play, forcing the incompletion.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Throws for the end zone.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. They move on top here in the fourth.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. Coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to get the extra point and make it a touchdown game. And there might be 2 more plays left. They kick off, maybe 1 more snap for the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Damn.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Green. He's going up top here late in the game. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time with his feet.
Not to the goddamn ball.
He goes, had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly... Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air. It's Green. Wasting no time taking a shot. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk
this shit is fucking ridiculous.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback making checks. Going to swing it on second down. Using his legs to buy some time. On the move at the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep, going for the big play. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Arkansas 7, LSU 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Coming out aggressively. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Off to the races to the right. It's a running route. Oh, it's loose. And the ball bounces out of bounds in the end zone. It is a turnover and a touchback.
That's what you get. I looked away from the screen, didn't even know what was happening.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it. He gets it up close.
You wasn't talking to me. I didn't want to talk to myself.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up.
Okay, I'll get back off the mic. Let me know when I can talk. I'm up right now. You got to catch up.
Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Catch up mustard mayonnaise, know what I mean?
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give, the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback.
No, keep talking to me. It's been lonely out here.
But some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
I ain't even see you fumble that ball. I don't even know how it happened. I looked away. I was pissed off that you got it.
Huge third down coming. Looking downfield, it's Green. That third down
This nigga won't even fucking jump and catch the
ground.
This nigga won't even jump and
trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He wants to change this route. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That one could really
no, you ain't like that. Fourth down conversion again.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
I know you're not talking. The number 1 player on this game run 1 play. Get out of here. You not number 1. You not number 1. Don't give yourself that credit.
Back to throw. It's Green. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Oh, I can't switch it up with that crowd. With that crowd, folks. Ain't nothing I can switch up. So you got that advantage right there. You add me after this game. You add me after this game so we can play for real. All this pulse shit where I can't switch my plays, can't audible nothing, and the nigga over there celebrating. Get the fuck out of here.
We got a timeout here right in the first half, and they'll try to get more points.
What's the hold up? It don't take long to pick a play.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 2nd-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Take it easy on me now, no flash.
The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Dropping back, it's Green. Quickly complete. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have A lot of catches throughout a season.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They want to run it left here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Green. Dances away. Trying to, and the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete.
You see how they hold me right there?
Comes up with a stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just We're on the same page.
4th and 3, you're going to go to the flats. I coached football 25 years. This easy money. This game is bullshit, but, you know, the game ain't changed.
Defense gets the big stop.
I ran in, tried to get you, man. He dived straight on the ground. Yeah, I don't know no better way to do it. It's like you gotta, I can put him in position. I'm better off blinking off of him. Can't call an audible when you're a away team, especially in one of these. This should be a touchdown. Ah!
It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up.
Yeah, I saw it, but you still should have been dead. You got me before I got that ball off. Do it again.
Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
Watch this.
From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Another
one more time.
On 3rd down.
One more. Oh, I got time. I got time.
To affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And you can give all the credit.
Oh, man, come on. Yeah, shit like that. Shit like that.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Catch the ball. Just catch the ball. He can't keep up with that. He can't stop that all game. Just slide my protection half line to the left where you was coming from. We got it. Now, will they let me do it is the question. I got the answer.
That time, everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the.
Yeah, you play him one-on. You play him one-on-one all game. You gonna have to show me he can cover him. I don't think you got a defender with 99 speed out there. You might though. I ain't looked at nobody but Arkansas.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
I live in Arkansas. I'm from Arkansas.
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Now eventually I'm gonna play with somebody else, but I just wanted to see what they got.
Using his legs, it's Singleton.
Shit like that. Come on now. I can't get an engagement. Something. Let me know I'm there.
Looking to throw, it's Aller. Gonna take a shot.
I saw him. He ran right by him. Wasn't nothing I could do about that. What happened? I ain't never had that happen. Add me, if you can hear me.
Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Take it easy on me now.
College football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gamecocks will put total leather and will get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Green. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. Turns it on at midfield. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Looking to throw on first down. Avoids pressure. He'll get rid of it. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Razorbacks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5
Welcome
guys are up
to the
front.
screen.
To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Caught behind the line. It's Russell. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field positions.
And the extra
Welcome
point
to the
pushes
stream.
lead
Appreciate
to
you coming
14.
by.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Heaves it deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arkansas 14, South Carolina 0.
First play of the period, first down here. Gets the back moving. On the run, it's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
To throw, it's Green. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize fourth down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by fourth down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense.
Oh, a lot of space. Into enemy territory. territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Green. Throwing right. That pass is incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the 1st down here on 4th. Complete out of the backfield. Powers through the defender. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Turning on the Jets. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting this offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And he made the extra point without problem.
South Carolina, 0.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or 2 to answer about that decision. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Timeout, South Carolina.
This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Rushes on him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. These corners backing off a bit. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arkansas 21.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Number 4, set to kick it off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab on the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Here's a heat. Quarterback floating away from pressure. 1st down and more. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Green. With the catch, it's Anthony. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Anthony. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, going up top. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They might need a telescope to find the 1st down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got an open man. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
To the air on 2nd down. Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go. He's going to throw deep right side. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And he puts through the extra point. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to pass. It's Green. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Russell. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Yeah, and that's really, really good coverage. Defense had him blanketed, but this is a time in the game, Jesse, you're down. Offense, you got to make some plays. You probably got to start trusting some guys.
Yeah, because you know the coverage is going to be really, really tight. So nice job there by the target with strong hands through the catch, making a play for his QB.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's got it on the move. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the 1st down. So when he can get up, when he has the strength to get back up, nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the 1st down. Signal that thing for me and celebrate.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. A little screen to the running back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Makes a grab over the middle. He will not make it to the end zone. The 2-point conversion attempt fails, and they are still down.
I gave you a chance.
Deep in the game.
South Carolina, 20.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'll be back in about 30 minutes on the stream. Appreciate you for stopping by.